Proverbs chapter 10, verse 9. The man of integrity walks securely, but he who takes crooked paths will be found out. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 19. When words are many, sin is not absent, but he who holds his tongue is wise. Proverbs chapter 12, verse 15. The way of a fool seems right to him, but a wise man listens to advice. Proverbs chapter 18, verse 14. A man's spirit sustains him in sickness, but a crushed spirit who can bear? Proverbs chapter 13, verse 20. He who walks with the wise grows wise, but a companion of fools suffers harm. Proverbs chapter 27, verse 5. Better is open rebuke than hidden love. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 23. A fool finds pleasure in evil conduct, but a man of understanding delights in wisdom. Proverbs chapter 18, verse 16. A gift opens the way for the giver and ushers him into the presence of the great. Proverbs chapter 12, verse 9. Better to be a nobody and yet have a servant than pretend to be somebody and have no food. Proverbs chapter 12, verse 16. A fool shows his annoyance at once, but a prudent man overlooks an insult. Proverbs chapter 17, verse 2. A wise servant will rule over a disgraceful son and will share the inheritance as one of the brothers. Proverbs chapter 12, verse 19. Truthful lips endure forever, but a lying tongue lasts only a moment. Proverbs chapter 13, verse 4. The sluggard craves and gets nothing, but the desires of the diligent are fully satisfied. Proverbs chapter 12, verse 24. Diligent hands will rule, but laziness ends in slave labor. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 15. A simple man believes anything, but a prudent man gives thought to his steps. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 20. The poor are shunned even by their neighbors, but the rich have many friends. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 11. He who loves a pure heart and whose speech is gracious will have the king for his friend. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 30. A heart at peace gives life to the body, but envy rots the bones. Proverbs chapter 15, verse 17. Better a meal of vegetables where there is love than a fattened calf with hatred. Proverbs chapter 15, verse 1. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Proverbs chapter 20, verse 13. Do not love sleep, or you will grow poor. Stay awake, and you will have food to spare. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 3. A prudent man sees danger and takes refuge, but the simple keep going and suffer for it. Proverbs chapter 18, verse 18. Casting the lot settles disputes and keeps strong opponents apart. Proverbs chapter 18, verse 24. A man of many companions may come to ruin, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 1 to 2. My son, do not forget my teaching, but keep my commands in your heart, for they will prolong your life many years and bring you prosperity.